to you by Lincoln Savings Bank. At home in Iowa, at work for you.
Talking UNI men's basketball with Panther head coach Ben Jacobson. UNI 2-5 on the season, just a rugged schedule to start the year. And coach, as you started Missouri Valley Conference play this week hosting Belmont, let's talk about coming into that game as you went on the road, challenged your guys at South Florida, and then 3 games at the Battle for Atlantis. You had North Carolina, top 25 team, Texas Tech, and Stanford. Your Panthers pulled out the win over the Cardinal.
Yeah, we played better each time out. With South Florida, then the 3 games down in the Bahamas, and there were so many things that were really positive as we went through those games. We didn't play. We were not very sharp at South Florida. We're up 19-7. We got a chance to put together a really good game, and our offense let us down. We took some quick shots, and they had some momentum. We got going in transition, but came back and played a pretty good first half. And you're up 6 against North Carolina, and go into the locker room and feel like you clean a couple things up. And they obviously they're good. They got some momentum, and then that changed fast. But I loved how our guys responded to it. You come out against Texas Tech and put together another good first half, another great start, good first half. Get up 14, 15 points against a team that's good. And then our defense lets us down for about 5 minutes. Then we play our best game against Stanford. I just thought the guys were really sharp, and I give our guys a lot of credit for the way those games went, to be able to play better each time we played and bounce back from that Texas Tech one and play a really good game. Another great start to the game. And that we felt when we got back here that we had learned enough, and both ways, things that have happened have been really good, and some things that we know we got to do better. And just felt like we were going to play better against Belmont, and we didn't.
Coach, when you go to those MTEs, those multiple team events, what do you like about, is it team chemistry that's built? Is it just getting 3 games in to get everybody a lot of action together? Because every year it's a brand new team, no matter how many returners you have coming back.
Yeah, I think a little bit of all of that, Brad. It's such a great opportunity, and especially when it's a year when you're in the battle for Atlantis. Because you know the teams are all going to be really good teams. For the most part, you're playing against top 50 teams. And so whichever way it turns, you're going to get 3 really good games. And with it being back to back to back, it happens fast. You don't have a lot of prep time. Whether you win or you don't, you got to get right back and go. Then you do. You get a lot of time together as a group. They're great trips, and most of them have been. But especially the ones when you get the kind of competition that we just got.
Nate Heisey leading the Panthers in scoring. What have you seen from him after missing all of last year due to a hand injury? He seems to be really being assertive offensively.
Yeah, that's been the biggest change in his game. And I think last year the opportunity after he had broke his finger and knew he was going to miss the year, but the opportunity to watch and to get a different perspective. He really put it to work. What he did, getting ready this summer, this fall, the kind of work he put into it and the way he approached it was just terrific. And it's allowed him to play the game with a lot of confidence. And the fact that he plays both sides of the ball, but the offensive side is where he's really taking a step forward.
Bowen Bourne, his scoring's down a little bit. I know coming into the season, right before the start of the season, had a couple weeks that were off, but how do you see Bowen at this point in the season? Yeah,
we're still, just kind of finding our way a little bit. He's doing all the same things. He's had a different fall. He's been banged up a couple different times, and so you end up missing 3, 4, 5 days, and that throws you off a little bit. But he's at a point now where he feels good and probably as healthy as he's been this fall. And I thought he played his best game against Stanford. I thought the activity level and what he was doing defensively, and I thought that was his best game to date. And he's getting close. He'll be he's going to be just fine.
Yeah, we'll have more with head coach Ben Jacobson right after this.
The Strategic Play of the Week, brought to you by Strategic Imaging, your one-stop shop for print marketing, signage, apparel, and promotional items.